Welcome back to Love and Junk Food. I'm Laura.
I'm John.
And today we're trying fish and chips.
What? Okay, so recently we were at Aldi again, and we always keep our eyes open because we're always looking for stuff at Aldi. They always come out with new stuff. It's like they're on rotation or something, but
yeah, and never, ever, ever skip frozen.
Right.
At Aldi.
Right.
That's where a lot of the good stuff is.
New stuff comes in all the time. We were there the other day, and look what we found. Straight from the UK, this is traditional British-style cod fish and chips, and then that one is Scottish beer-battered haddock.
Yeah.
So we're gonna cook these up and see what we think of them.
That's right. Now, when I was a kid, we used to get TV dinners. Similar, right?
Yeah, sure.
And they were Swanson brand, always in the blue package. If you know, you know. Did you ever get little TV dinners? Did you eat them as a family, or when I had a TV dinner, it was, and I don't know why they were called TV dinner. I mean, you were going to sit and eat.
Well, you put them on a TV tray and you watch TV?
Yeah, so my dad worked nights sometimes, during my life. He worked at a factory, and so when he was on second shift, meaning he was gone in the evening, we ate a lot of frozen pizza and we ate a lot of TV dinners, and we took advantage of my dad being gone because when he was home for dinner, it was the traditional 5 o'clock dinner on the table, sit around the table as a family, have a conversation kind of thing. So what about in your...
More when I was a small child, we had stuff, but as I got older, we didn't. And I do remember, like, at least a couple of times the entire family having, like, a TV dinner and watching TV, having the TV trays out there, so, yeah. Sometimes
we would do that if we had been out all day, and we would come home and have to eat something quick, and, usually it had something to do with what was on TV. Like, did we have to get in front of the TV in a hurry or whatever?
Right.
But what I was going to say is my absolute favorite, even as a picky little girl, as I've said I was, my favorite was fish and chips. When I was a kid. That is the only one I ate. There's a ton of different ones, especially now, but I remember there being meatloaf and a couple different ones. I always got fish and chips. Do you remember what you had?
Yeah, I think I always got fried chicken with mashed potatoes and corn. And then there was like a little brownie, I think. And
that never cooked right. It was always goopy in some places and hard in some others.
And that's kind of like the way the corn was too. Like hard and dry and then mushy.
And see, the fish and chips one, I don't know if it came with a vegetable. If it did, it was corn, which I liked. It didn't have a dessert, but I was okay with that because I really had 2 pieces of fish and then the fries or chips, and I really, really loved it. So I'm excited to give these a try. Let us know if you're watching from the UK, if you go to your Aldi, if you have seen this brand, this type of thing. I mean, of course you've seen this type of thing, but I mean this brand at
Fremont.
at your Aldi.
But we know this is not going to compare to fish and chips that you would go to a chip shop and get that. So we're going to give it a try.
It's comparable to other TV dinners.
Sure, frozen meals.
Yes. Yeah. All right, let's cook them. Fish is ready and so am I.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
They both look good. Now the Scottish is, obviously it's a different fish, so it looks different, but it looks really good. It looks crispy.
I'm trying chips first. I want to
All
see
right.
if there's any difference because they look exactly the same. So
Yeah. And we didn't put all the chips that came with it on the plate, but there's just a few left over.
I like the cut of them.
Me too.
They're the same, aren't they?
Yeah, I think so. Let's try one of you. Yep. Same. But the flavor is really good.
I like it. Okay. Now, let's try a fish.
All right. There you go.
This one?
Sure.
Guess what? I'm
Yeah.
just going to break off a piece.
Me too. Oh, that didn't have anything in it.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers. Ooh, steaming hot.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, man.
That's tasty fish. Especially for a frozen product.
Right? This frozen fish is better than some I've had in a restaurant.
It's
For
good.
real.
Yeah. Wow. Whoa, that is really good. I would definitely get that again.
Holy moly. The sad thing is Aldi stuff is always changing.
I know,
That frozen
so-
section, so they're not going to have them.
Never know if we're going to have them again.
We did not mention, and we should mention, they were $5 each, which I wouldn't normally spend $5 on, just a little frozen meal. I understand it.
Oh, yeah.
Plus, these are an import,
Yeah,
right? So,
sure thing.
holy moly, they're hot.
Cheers.
Fish is good. Coating is different. Really like this one too.
I like it too.
Man.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, the coating is definitely different.
Our families really need to worry. If we go a-visiting, that we will stay in the land of Queen and Coldplay and fish and chips.
That's right.
Plus Mr. Kipling and Percy. Man, those are good.
Really good. Both of them are good.
Do we have to fight over? They're different. I kind of would like half of that one and half of this one. This coating is a little more seasoning and less thick.
Right. Yeah.
It feels almost like it isn't, but it feels like the difference between breaded and a dry rub.
Yeah, it's crispier for sure. What is it? The cod. Seems like, I don't know if it's in the batter or if it's the type of fish or whatever, but a little bit wetter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But still very tasty. I think I like the haddock better.
You do?
But yeah, at least in these frozen meals.
I mean, it's hard to choose. The fish is just different. Like, this is thicker.
Yeah. Really good flavor on both of these. Wow.
Whoa.
I can only imagine what fish and
Whoa.
chips from a chip shop would be like.
Whoa. Oh my gosh.
You know
to
what I
go.
mean?
Yes, we have to go to Aldi tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Go pick up more.
Yeah, because like I said, I wouldn't normally spend $5 on a frozen dinner. I'm sure if you're watching and you live in the States, please let me know if there is a brand that does amazing frozen fish.
Yeah.
Every once in a while we'll get, is it Vandekamps?
Vandekamps.
And
yeah.
we'll make, it's like fish fillets, we'll bake them in the oven, we'll put them on a sandwich. They're okay.
They're
we like
cheap,
them.
You know?
Yeah. But it's not this. It's not seasoned like this. It's, I mean, they're all right. But if you know of a really good frozen fish and you live in the States, let us know what your favorites are. These are a knockout.
Yep.
How would you rate them?
Let's see. I mean, I'm going to go with 9 for the Scottish, and then 8.5 for the traditional British style. So they're both delicious.
I'm going 9 and 9. I'm saving 10 for a chip shop.
Oh,
I'm
for sure.
I'm sure that's, and we don't have any vinegar or lemon or anything, and I don't know if that's something that would put it over the top for me if I'd prefer that. We went to a fish and chip shop when we were in Florida.
Yeah, and it was it was called OK UK.
Yeah.
Chip shop. Yeah.
And that was better than this.
Oh, for sure.
Right?
Wow.
That was
Yeah,
amazing.
it was really good.
And if we lived there, I bet we would have, it didn't matter how close we were staying. We would have made a pilgrimage to go to that place over and over and over again. That video is not up yet. It will be. You'll see.
We'll get to it one of these days.
Yeah, you'll see it. I can only imagine what it would be like going to the UK. And I know that there's more to eat there than this. But I mean, I'd be hard pressed if I had amazing fish and chips the first day. It'd be really difficult for me to order something else because good fish is hard to come by. Am I right?
Yeah, if we were only there for a week, I would probably want to get it like every day. Every day.
I know. I said something to Vicky. Said something in our comments about if we come to make sure we go get it on the coast, and that's kind of how we live here. We live near the Mississippi River, and so if it's catfish, river fish. Right. It's amazing here. It's plentiful. It's fresh caught. But when we have the chance to go to a coast, like when we were in Florida, we just eat all the seafood.
Every time, that's our focus. So for sure, this last trip to Florida was a little disappointing because we were looking for that seafood and we really couldn't find it. But the best that we had was at that UK fish and chips.
Yeah.
That was.
And it was just a tiny little place. And we absolutely loved it. We absolutely loved it. This is great frozen food as far as that goes. So anyway, let us know if you've seen these, if you've tried them, and if you live here, like I said, if you have a good alternative, because these are amazing.
For sure.
And I'm sad that, because I know when we go back to Aldi, they might have them now, but they're not going to have them in a couple of weeks or a couple of months.
Especially after this video comes out, I'm sure.
That's right. There's going to be a shortage everywhere.
That's right.
So that's all we have for today. Make sure you come find us on social media if you haven't already. Instagram is where we post the most often. We also have another channel where we do other things, other reviews, we vlog when we have time to, other things along with a game channel. Plus this channel, of course, we'll put links to all the channels down in the comments of this video. Now, if you love fish and chips.
Yeah.
Or cod, or haddock, or us.
Or the video.
Give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps our channel when you do that. That's all we have for today.
That's it, guys.
See you next time.
Bye.